They did you dirty. Yeah, they did you dirty. And they thought you were always going to be in their future. They thought that they could go along, they could go experiment, they could go be with the third party or the other party or whatever. Like, they might have even told you, like, I need to go experiment or whatever. But they thought you would always be an option. Whether they said they really thought so or not, they saw you in their future. Now they're realizing maybe they really messed this up, right? They were believing the illusion, but it's totally, that's par for the course with avoidance. They live in a fantasy land. And look, I'm speaking from personal experience here, all right? But they live in a fantasy land, like that nothing bad is ever going to happen. They have a hard time with reality as it is, all right? Like, you were their best friend. That's always going to be there, and they can always go back to you. They're sitting there thinking about you. They're kind of at that place where the Phantom X syndrome is starting to creep in. Like, maybe they've been with somebody for about 6 months. Maybe it's been a year. I don't know. They're feeling the dissatisfaction in their soul. Their soul is starting to speak to them. Their subconscious mind is starting to speak to them. They don't like what it's saying at all. Do not like what it is saying to them at all. But this is good. This is good. It looks like the bottom that they have been running away from for a very long time is starting to catch up. And you guys, this is human psychology here. This isn't, you know, yeah, I'm a medium. Yes, I pull in information. Yes, I channel certain streams of consciousness, but this is predictable. When you cannot run from your soul forever, okay? All of that stuff, that suppressed garbage, and again, I'm speaking from personal experience here. You can only shove it down for so long before it starts bubbling up. The Ten of Swords and the Devil here. This is about addiction, catching up with them. And avoidants are addicted to control, all right? They're addicted to control. They're addicted to their own ego. They're addicted to their own psyche. They're addicted to their own pain. Oftentimes, they don't know how to break out of that. But guess what? Something's breaking out of it. Something is starting to break them out of it for them. Phew, man. It's all coming crashing down. It would not surprise me if the tower fell out. Next. Oh, right. No. Oh, wait. They want to come back to you now? Yeah, the Phantom X, there was nothing wrong with you. If you were a good, kind, sweet, caring, empathetic person that cared for this person and picked them up off the floor when they were hurting, they will never forget you. They will never forget you. You are etched into their memory, etched into their soul, etched into their energetic fiber. Just like they're etched into yours, you are etched into theirs. Make no mistake about that. Can we start over? They cannot come forward for you right now. Energetically, they would want to. They think about it. But they can't, because they have made their bed. Now they're lying in it. And quite frankly, karma, which I have been pushing towards this person, granted, karma's going to find its way to this person, but this is exactly what's happening. This is exactly what's happening. I called it. I fucking called it. They're not going to have you. They're not going to have that other person. It's time for this person to get their karma. This is exactly what's happening. Justice, addictions, hitting bottom. I can't do this anymore. Please, can I have my soft place to fall back? Please? But I'm still going to be in my control shit. I still want, I can't, I'm not in my heart yet, but I know I don't feel right. I know I don't feel right. You're going to make me feel right. You've always made me feel right. All you have to do is put your hand on my shoulder and I feel well. All I need to have is you in my orbit and I feel well, right? This is what's going on with that avoidant that broke you. Broke you. Their turn. Their turn. Their turn. And this is what happens when you hold on to so much control, you can't let it go. What's next, Spirit? What's next for this person? Maybe there's a little bit of a softening into their own inner child. Maybe there's hope for this person. Maybe there's hope for them. Their emotions are starting to get churned up. Like I said, they can't run forever. You can run, but you can't hide from your own soul, from your own self, from your own psyche. It's a shit show in there. Look, I had to hit some really nasty bottoms before I let go of a lot of stuff, and I still struggle. All right? This person's going to have to learn how to do something different. And I feel like they're finally willing to learn how to do things differently to get out of where they are, because, well, because they have to. Because this is what they signed up for. This card has been coming out a lot in my readings. And you guys, you know, I talk really honestly and really straight talk with this kind of connection and what it means, what it does not mean, and how you can navigate this. But you're both on this train. You're both in this template. They came to activate you. This is not a singular show here, all right? You came to activate them too. Once you held that mirror up to them, there's no going back from that, all right? They can run, they can hide, they can distract, they can be in other relationships, but it is always, they're always going to be attracted, drawn back to you, because when you are with the mirror of your own soul, there is a certain amount of comfort in that, even though there's trauma, even though there's familiarity in brokenness, there's empathy, there's all of these things that are going on in the physical, but there's also a spiritual connection and an energetic chakra alignment that brings equanimity and comfort and regulation. They are missing their regulation at this point in their process. So you are in your own process. They are in their own process. At some point, this may or may not come back around. They're wanting to. They have no idea how to do it, but this is a part of their bottom, you see. This is a part of their pain. This is a part of their karma. They've burned things down with you. They're burning things down with the other party. And they're having to sit with that. And all they want is you. They have no idea how to make that happen. With the vulnerability and the pain and the loss of control that coming back into your orbit would require, they don't know how to do it. So, anyway, that's what's going on with them. Yay, karma!